Bert is Bert, Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert is the word is Bert, Bert does its own thing, haters getting Bert hurt, Bert drops a golden nuggets, Bert. Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert is the word is Bert,
What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well on this amazing Wednesday we got going here. All right, we're going to start bringing some people up to speak. Feel free to hit that button on the bottom left. If you want to tap in, if you appreciate these spaces, you find any alpha, any value out of them here today, make sure to hit that button on the bottom right. Like and retweet it if you're bullish on XRP memes. We're onboarding as many people as possible to First Ledger, to the Bert ecosystem, to XRP meme coins. So lock in. I believe this current pullback here, you can see XRP. If you're freaking out about it, I think you're gonna be quite surprised when we're sitting at like $5 to $10 XRP. So this is very much needed, very much necessary. We'll kind of touch on some XRP price action here. My original main home base, if you will. A lot of you guys came from the Hbar ecosystem. Shout out to you guys as well. We will be running up some Hbar streams soon. They're gonna have a new meme coin platform over there going live very soon. So if you guys are interested in that, shoot me a DM. We're gonna run it up over there as well. I'm very much excited for First Ledger, what they're doing, cooking over here. I think DeFi has been pent up for a long time. So as I said before, I believe 100 million market caps are right around the corner. You can see Bitcoin ascending back to 100K. We'll do some charting, some price action there as well. But absolutely insane. So XRP clearly, I mean, in the biggest, one of the biggest uptrends I've seen in a while. So we'll just do some really brief charting here. But welcome everyone. This is the Bert is Bird community stream by Bert token here on First Ledger at @first_ledger. XP meme coins are gig ascending. Go check out meme coins on XRP here at First Ledger. Super bullish on the First Ledger team and a bunch of the communities here in the ecosystem. All right, let me see what's cooking here. I don't know why. There it is. Not sure why these charts aren't loading here. Give me 1 second to try to chart for you guys here. This is the daily, so let me go right about here. So XRP in theory could come back down just on this uptrend to about basically that $2 level. What did we hit? We hit almost $3, right? So that's about a 33% correction. Super healthy, super normal here in crypto Web3, right? When you have those local tops, because we definitely haven't hit a top here in XRP, and that would go for our meme coins as well. If you're here selling the fear, essentially, that is the times I was saying yesterday. That is when you got to be making decisions, big decisions on which tickers, which tokens, which memes, which communities you really want to be jumping in on. So this is the daily chart. Let's jump over to the weekly here. just kind of cover some. So yeah, as you guys can see, a big drop here on the weekly as well. But the weekly, I believe, just started. So this is a fresh candle, brand new, massive, massive momentum on the last 3 weeks for XRP. For all we know, we'll close this one by the end of this week on Sunday. Up here, very strong, reclaiming that $3 level and above. So let's look at the stochastic RSI here for a little bit. We'll go into some meme coin charting, the Bert token, and kind of just see where everything's at. I talked about the RSI as well yesterday. Of course, if you guys are interested in that, stick around a little bit longer. We'll do some TA on the Bert token as well. And again, feel free to hit that button on the bottom left. If you want to come up, hang out, we're just vibing, just covering as much alpha here in the XRP ecosystem. And again, if you guys believe in XRP meme coins, you want to push it, you want to help onboard people, feel free to support the show here. Liking and retweeting goes a long way. Make sure you're following the host, the speakers that come up here, and of course, the Bert coin. You can shoot them a follow at the Bert coin. You can follow First Ledger as well. Make sure you get onboarded. And if you haven't been onboarded yet, happy to help you. Shoot me a DM. Let me know how I can help, how we can help as a community as well. We have our alpha chat going. We're onboarding people pretty much every day. So shout out to all of you guys just joining up and all of you guys that have been here pretty much from the beginning. So on the weekly here, I actually didn't know that XRP is at the 100 level on the blue line here. So definitely overheated on momentum on the weekly. So we definitely needed that pullback right here. And these move. I mean, we're talking every month or so we have these local tops. So we could be going into about January where we reclaim this level again. So super healthy, super normal. And we obviously had a massive push from that 49.50 basically since First Ledger came out. We've been on a run. So yeah, all this momentum was here. It's definitely time to have a good, strong momentum pullback as well to really send to that next level. And you guys can see the trend line. It's holding it very beautifully. We could definitely see $4 to $5 pretty soon here, depending on how the trend is forming. So let's go up on the monthly here to kind of look at what's going on. So monthly, similar story. It takes longer though, of course. Monthly, there's only so many crosses. XRP is a little bit different than some other charts, definitely a bit more volatile at times. So you can see here, what are we sitting at? 72. Let's see when the last time we were actually this high. July of 23. So about a year and a half ago, we were this high. So very, very rare to reclaim that 90 level, which we're not there yet, right? We still have about 20 points of momentum still to go. But I would personally, whatever price XRP is at this level, I'd probably start taking some profits, stabling out at this range. We still have a decent ways to go because this one does take some time to go higher. So we'll have to kind of just watch and see, but we definitely had a bounce here in October, which is exactly that kind of momentum you want to see from the blue line above the orange as well. So a ton of momentum building here in XRP. You love to see it, and it's clearly translating. Let me pull First Ledger up here. Let me refresh the page. Looks like it didn't load. Give me 1 second here. But as you can see, it's translating to XRP memes as well. If you haven't been in the meme ecosystem, it's been absolutely firing off here. I'm trying to pull First Ledger up. So if you guys haven't checked out First Ledger, make sure to get onboarded. Let me know. It's down here at the bottom of the screen over here as well. Buy XRP, buy Bert. Yeah, check out First Ledger as well. The fastest way to trade assets on the XRP ledger. You just need a Telegram account to get started. Click connect to get your first wallet. So there's another wallet provider called Zaman as well that people use for a different DeFi platform called X Magnetic, but First Ledger is most likely where you're going to want to be when we're talking about trading these tokens. So I don't know if we've actually pulled up First Ledger on the show here live just yet, but you can see Bert's holding strong right here. So we're going to transition over to the Bert chart, to the Bert token here. Again, if you guys want to come up, feel free to hit that button on the bottom left to request to speak here today. Happy to hear from you guys and talk about some alpha here. But you can see all the meme coins. So forgot who it was. I think it was Gunther on Monday, talking about if you add up all the market caps here of First Ledger and XRP as a whole, you're going to get something along the lines. Give me 1 second here. I accidentally clicked on ATM. You guys could basically see that on Sunday, when everything was kind of at all-time highs, you could see where XRP memes were at. And I guess it had hit like a 300 million market cap across the board, which is absolutely insane. And so, and just shows ultimately how early we are. I still believe 100 million market caps are in the horizon within the next few weeks. So basically, if you're in your positions, you find tickers that you're really, really bullish on, you got to lock in. You got to be super patient and just hold on to your bags. If you're selling at these levels with all the fear, you're going to really be looking at, obviously not financial advice, but you're really going to be looking at uh, your account, wondering what were you doing when we were nowhere near an all-time high. Memes just came out here on First Ledger. So again, if you're not onboarded, make sure to jump on First Ledger here as well. Appreciate everyone tuning in here today. We have almost 200 people here on the live stream. We see a bunch of you guys. Douglas, Bert Token, XOps, SPZ, Fresh. What's up, you guys? A real one. Sir Bert, Griff, Mike G, and everyone else tuning in on the spaces. What's up, you guys? And of course, all the amazing people here on the live stream. Feel free to hit that link at the bottom of the live stream as well. If you want to add to the live chat as well. I forget to mention that sometimes, but I can click on your comments on the live chat. Let me know if you're here, if you tuned into the show today. Let me know which tickers are your favorite tickers. And of course, if you're on the spaces side of things, hit that link up in the Jumbotron if you want to tap in on the live stream so you can see my screen as well. What I'm showing you guys, I'm walking you through some charts, showing you guys what I'm seeing in the charts. So I haven't charted Bert today, so we're going to be able to do it live here on the stream. As I said before yesterday, I believe as I've watched, we're like I think this is week 7 now. Every single weekend has been like absolutely insane, which I usually try to not work as much on the weekends because I'm just doing all this full time at this point. But man, the weekends are super, super busy, super, super bullish. So if you're not locked in on the weekends or at least eyeing this space as a whole, I mean, you got you got to figure out how to get involved because absolute insane and incredible opportunities await. And ultimately, the best buying times are in the middle of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are some of the best buying opportunities because you see a lot of the dips usually occur around that time. And of course, Max Sphere. And of course, as I showed you guys in the beginning of the stream, XRP. Let me show you guys the daily once again. XRP had a little bit of pullback, super healthy, super normal. We definitely could pull back to the $2 range. I don't think we will, but if we do, then we do. Super normal. We're still respecting the trend line to the upside. We're going to be watching this daily stochastic RSI close as well. And we're just going to talk about XRP and Bert here ultimately on the show because we want to see XRP much higher, respecting this trend line. I mean, this trend line is really, really strong, starting from this November, October range here. It started back here, actually. So watching this and seeing how it's affecting the memes here makes me incredibly bullish because if we are in a massive uptrend here, who knows where we're going to end up at the end of this bull cycle. So, yeah, I mean, I could not be more bullish personally. So let me refresh the Bert chart here. Let me start it. Give me 1 second to load it up. And of course, make sure to follow me on X. Stay up to date with the latest news and alpha here at IPEX Trades. We're going to cover XRP mainly. It'll be mainly XRP from here on because XRP has been absolutely crushing it across the board on so many levels. Hbar, I came from Hbar. I've been in Hbar for about 5 years. XRP about the same. Just I didn't really like get too deep into the community, but on Hbar I did. And yeah, we're gonna run up meme coins and stuff over there as well once their pump fund equivalent is live, and we'll see how that goes as well. But XRP definitely home. I'm really excited to see more from this community as well. And if you guys haven't, again, liked and retweeted the show here today, friendly reminder to go and do that now to help onboarding as many people as possible. And of course, if you're on the spaces, make sure to like and retweet as well. The show just got started. Let's see. It looks like there's a new animation from the Bert main account. I haven't seen it yet, so let's watch it together before we get into some of the into the alpha here today. All right, see what's going on. Okay, Solana.
Huh?
I'm so goddamn angry!
Huh?
Awesome. Yeah, I love all the animations from the Bert team. I mean, you can't you can't not love them. Obviously, loving the movement, the excitement here, the buzz. I mean, it's really buzzing here in XRP. Again, Sunday, Saturday, Friday were absolutely insane. I think it was one of the busiest days just in general. Plays, opportunities, tokens were 10xing left and right this weekend. And if you seriously think that XRP meme coins are dead, or that was just the finale and everything's just gonna move somewhere else, like just watch what happens this weekend. Watch what happens going into next week. Like, man, I can't really just keep repeating over and over because this space really moves in cycles at the end of the day. So again, we're doing our best to continue to onboard people into XRP memes. So again, if you're supporting the spaces, that goes a long way. Massive shout out to all of you guys doing just that and helping me out here as well. All right, let me share my tab here on Bert. Let's see what's going on here. So there's two charts that I'm going to be mainly looking at here on Dex. So I'm on Dex Screener. If you guys didn't know, if you didn't know, XRP just went on Dex Screener. When did they go on Dex Screener? Like a couple days ago, maybe in the beginning of last week. I think it was like Tuesday of last week. So it was about a week ago now. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, make sure to go up on Dex Screener. Make sure you guys are adding Bert to your watch list. Start setting up watch list as well. I think there's a lot of really high quality tickers and teams, of course, starting to show themselves, and there might be some really incredible opportunities. I do believe that 100 million market caps for a lot of these high quality, strong content, strong community tickers is definitely in play. And I mean, if you're not listening in the streams here, you're not making any major decisions here in terms of getting involved with XRP and XRP memes in particular. We're already starting to see XRP outperform on other metrics as well. And so if you are fading the memes and you've been bullish on XRP for a long time, I know a lot of you guys probably listening have been bullish on XRP for a long time. But maybe you haven't dabbled in the memes yet, or maybe you haven't jumped in just yet. And so this is just kind of a friendly reminder that if you are very bullish on XRP, essentially, and a lot of people don't think of it this way, but especially if you're newer to memes in general, XRP memes are essentially a leverage play. Let me repeat that again. They're a leverage play to XRP as a whole. And so if you want to make some more XRP and find the right opportunities at the right time, which this is the right time when we are bottoming out on certain charts here, these are the times you want to be making your bigger plays, your bigger decisions. Because yeah, sometimes when XRP pumps, right, 50 cents to what was it, almost $3, that's like a 6x, right? If your meme coin didn't 6x, but maybe it did a 3x or a 4x, sure. In terms of XRP tokens individually, you would be down. But the moment that these start to 10x further from here, 100x from here, is XRP going to do that? It could, but the charts aren't showing that 100%. You know, XRP could go to $5 or $10, but I don't think a lot of you guys understand that if XRP were to go to $5 or $10 from here, what is that? 2 to basically 5x from here. Are you telling me that you do not believe that most of these memes will do at minimum a 2 to 5x and go on from there? Like the most obvious play is the memes if you're in the right memes and you're here early enough. And that's why I keep saying you want to find memes that are around that 1 million market cap range. You want to find them ideally under 10 million. You're still early if you're in that range. Arguably, you're still early under 25 mil as well, because I do believe XRP can have billion market cap tickers. It makes a ton of sense. XRP has an insane amount of liquidity. RLUSD is coming as well. XRP could potentially flip Ethereum, right? That's something that a lot of people are having conversations about this cycle. This cycle is about to get absolutely insane. If you guys think the bull run has started, it sure has started, but the peak, absolute insane mania, euphoria, that kind of stuff, we're getting little tastes of it during these pumps, but you will know when everyone is screaming for absolutely insane numbers. People basically, if your timeline is saying, hey, I guess XRP is going to 589, which, yeah, there's theories and how that's going to all work and what have you. But once everyone is agreeing on something very, very extreme, which I've always said on my show, I want to make sure that we're as level headed, as straightforward, as honest as possible. Once everyone gets extremely, extremely euphoric and it's so easy to just make money by putting anything into anything, that's when you know the top is probably in, and we are not there yet. This weekend, when we saw a lot of these tickers run up like crazy, crazy. I mean, some tickers were brand new doing 10 to 50 X's. That's a taste of what's going to happen when we're near the top, and we are not there yet. I just charted XRP for you guys. We are not at the top yet. A ton of other ecosystems are not at the top yet. We're still very, very early. So onto the Bert token specifically here. Let's look at the stochastic RSI. Let's talk about it. So really fascinating here. I talked about yesterday how the 4-hour chart's really going to be the chart that I'm looking at here. So as you can see, I mentioned going into this weekend, this chart's going to have to just kind of figure itself out, validate that the handle is still in formation, right? If we like absolutely dump out here, then maybe we're not on the handle, right? But we're still in this formation, creating a handle. If you guys didn't see back here, I said we had our first cup and handle within the first week and a half of development of the token launching. Essentially, we had a very strong handle formation. We had a dump that got recovered really quickly, and then we had a massive, massive surge. I'm seeing a massive 5 times longer in time for this cup to develop. Of course, the whole entire market crashed pretty much on Monday and Tuesday in XRP, or I wouldn't say crash. It definitely retraced because it really, really got heated up. Every single token pretty much doubled or tripled or more, depending on what you were in or what kind of market cap it was in, of course. We got a bunch of new people hosting spaces and posting lists and getting people sending tokens to them and all that kind of stuff, right? So all that was just very, very euphoric going into Monday, right? Super easy to spot that a crash was about to happen and a retracement. Super healthy. People needed to take profits off the table if they felt like it was a lot of money for them, what have you. All right. That's the state of pretty much every token over the last few days in terms of a retracement. Now, this line in particular, now, like I said, I have not charted Bert since yesterday. It's actually been a whole day since I've really looked at the charts because I know what I hold. At the end of the day, I'm not really too concerned about price action. Bert's never been concerned about price action, to be honest. We're holding for billions. At the end of the day, most of the whales are super locked in. I know most of them myself, and we chat regularly. Yeah, I mean, most of us are pretty dialed into the market, and we all expect a lot from this ecosystem moving forward. So here's something really fascinating, and like I said, unbiased here. Obviously, I have a bag, and I'm excited to see what Bert does. So look at this. This is the trend line that Bert on the 4-hour specifically is following. So as we saw on the correction on Monday here, going into Monday, we saw it bounce from this level here. It actually hit it like twice. Let me see, actually. So we closed above it for a few candles yesterday. But it looks like someone broke. I don't know. Maybe it was a whale or something. I haven't checked it. But it looks like we were about to close on the last 4 hours here as support, right? We closed this one as support. We broke through yesterday after our spaces. I think it was this candle when we had our spaces. And I was basically talking about how if we break above this, yeah. Oh, look at this right here. Let me just, can I zoom this in really quick? Hold on. If you guys remember, and you can go back on my space yesterday, I said, look, the blue line had just gone above. We need to see the orange cross above. We did. And look at that. We had momentum to the upside. We closed all the way up above here. We trended all the way up. We closed right at the line. That we actually had two candle closes 8 hours after our space yesterday, but we continued to gain momentum. And guess what? We did close above the trend line yesterday. We had I don't know, maybe someone was trying to sell. We were right at the trend line, but we actually closed above about 8 hours ago. We had another candle 4 hours ago that closed above the trend line. So we're holding the trend very, very strong up into these last 4 hours, which is about 2 hours old. So basically in the last 2 hours, whoever it was or however many people were taking profits here, which is totally fine. This is normal. We're right at the trend line as well. As long as we're not consistently under this trend line for more than, I'd say, maybe this weekend. If we're under this trend line this weekend, I would say the handle is probably going to be invalidated, but we have so much time still left before this handle needs to basically close. And so, and I said this before, the handle previous over here was about a day and a half old. This cup is 5 times longer in terms of time than this cup. This cup was about a day. So I'm expecting this handle to be about 5 days. And this one started on November 29th. So what are we at? Or November 30th. Let me see how many days ago that was. Pulling my calendar up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So basically over the next 24 to 48 hours. So right here, basically, right, going into the weekend, I would say I would probably actually move this up a little bit. We have maybe like 48 hours or so for this handle to actually confirm, and we'll kind of just chart it and read it from here. But basically, as long as we're very close to this blue line, obviously this is the 4-hour chart. I'm just kind of looking at that for some bullish confluence to see where we're actually trending. So as long as we don't continue to have major profit taking and we can close above this blue line, which we did yesterday after our show, as long as we can continue to have this hold this uptrend, which is where the handle was actually forming, and we continue on over the next 48, maybe even the next 72 hours, because you can never say, hey, this is when it exactly closes. You know, it's really going to be up to the market, where the handle and the market as a whole, right? This is something that can invalidate a ton of charts if people aren't careful. But guess what? This was right when our handle was basically forming, which is super normal. You want to be able to see healthy profit taking at key levels, which of course at our local top here, at the top of actually our recent cup, that's exactly when profit are supposed to be taking. So we were having a pullback no matter what here, because again, a handle was being formed right here, which is super healthy after we formed a massive cup. So we're still loading the cup here. Obviously, a few wallets or maybe a few people might have taken some profits at the max sphere. So if you guys didn't know, at the bottom of handles is actually max sphere. You can see the dump right here that happened during our basically going into our second week here. This is max sphere, and we saw it happen again. So essentially, you want to see this uptrend here that's forming. You want to make sure that we are closing in that range. So still got a couple days for me to really call, hey, we've invalidated it, or hey, the handle's still forming. And as I said before, last time we had a 3x from 1.25 million all the way up to 3.6 in that range, million as our last top. This time, our most recent bottom, our handle here, our cup, which we are like basically at that point currently about that 4.5 to 5 million. I know we were just at 5 million like an hour or two ago, right? This 5 million level right here at the bottom of the cup, if we do at minimum a 3x, which I believe it's a 5x this time, that would put us directly in the path of 20 to 25 million market cap, which again, market caps and all these numbers, it doesn't mean everything, but people are very excited about technical analysis. I'm just showing you guys the chart. So let's look at what the stochastic RSI has to say, because I could give you guys price predictions and how long it's going to take or whatever, but the market's going to make decision at the end of the day. The holders, right? Our community is going to make a decision. So look at where we're at on the momentum. Make a decision for yourself here, and let me know what you guys think. So, like I said before, blue above orange, very, very bullish on momentum, regardless of what the candles are showing. And then we are actually having a slight cross down where it basically wants to confirm, hey, like, what are we going to do, right? There's indecision. Someone or a handful of people basically sold at this critical level. We're having this slight correction here on momentum specifically. So basically, here's crazy because it's happening basically live on the spaces. Here's the crazy part. If we get a bunch of buys at this level, essentially, we're not only going to close above this blue, but this is going to confirm and bounce off. Now, once we get above this 80 level on momentum, which it seems like we're about to, especially with some pretty good buys here at this level, we cross up, we're going to head straight basically to that 100 level momentum and continue this uptrend, as I was saying before. So, like, in terms of buying max fear, buying the absolute bottoms of the market, when the whole market, especially, right, because it wasn't just Bert, when the entire market corrects, when the entire market has a downturn and a healthy profit taking is happening, these are the levels that you want to be scooping up as much as possible, essentially, for any token that you're super bullish on. So again, and then look at the holders, look at the distribution. Is the distribution really good as well? Is the community super bullish here at these levels as well? Is the community just gone, or are they super engaged, super active still? Like, if you just look at price action, but nothing has changed negatively for the token, right? The dev team hasn't rugged, or the community is just dipping out, or dead, right? If none of that's happening, like, this is just super temporary, especially, which I believe personally that 100 million market caps is going to be extremely low and undervalued for most of the highest top tier, really high effort tokens here in this ecosystem, and dare I say brands, right? Bert is building a very strong brand, a very strong community is forming around Bert at this time. I actually want to look at the daily chart. I haven't looked at it since yesterday. So let's look at it. Let's cover it here. So if you guys notice, the daily chart shows this cup and handle absolutely insane. So as I said, 1, 2, 3, this handle might actually last through the weekend. So we might actually see next weekend. We might even see this line specifically go further. Maybe we'll see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just kind of following like a week from now. We might actually see some choppy sideways action here, which last time it didn't happen. But for all we know, it was one day next. For all we know, this could actually happen. Now that I'm kind of scaling this, it could take 5 days for this pump to actually happen. So in theory, it could be going into next weekend where we actually see this pump basically consolidate, because we do want to see this handle, this handle drag out, which we haven't seen yet. This handle is barely forming for a few days here. So if this handle kind of plays out, it could be a few days after. So obviously the market will make its decision. Obviously our community will decide kind of where we go. But basically this 0.002 level, we would be seeing, let me actually set up, I guess I could do some Fibonacci's, but I'll just do this line here. This is essentially the line that we're going to be looking at, that point. Basically, we're going to drop a 0.01 at this low right here is where we want to be, which is breaking above this trend line, which would probably be at the 0.006 level, maybe even the 0.005, which, guess what? This is our previous all-time high candle closes, where we closed above it and then we closed below it here. And then same thing, look at this. Our previous all-time high at about 11 million was that wick to the upside as well. So very fast. Can I move this to really quick? Hold on. Oh, they're separate. Give me a second here. Oh, you're messing up my two. All right. So as you guys can see, this candle closed almost exactly on the previous all-time high candle closes as well. And we wicked all the way up there on this previous pump on Sunday. So again, this pump, let me see if I can find it really quick. I just shared a meme of it. Give me 2 seconds to find it here. Here you go. Let me just add it up here. All right, let me share my tab. All right, so as I've been saying, and I'm just going to keep saying it essentially until it actually happens, we're manifesting this. If you guys are bullish on XRP meme coins, hit that button on the bottom right, like and retweet the show. We're onboarding the masses here to First Ledger to XRP memes, and of course to our bags as well. All right, what is this? A pump for ants? 5 to 10 million market caps is so extremely low, so extremely undervalued here for XRP meme coins. You guys know how it goes. XRP will have some billion market cap tickers very, very soon. So, as I said before, you can kind of just move this one around a little bit. Either going to be this weekend or next weekend going into it in terms of momentum here. Obviously, we're going to continue to track it, continue to watch where this space is heading here. All right, let me show you guys the stochastic RSI on the daily. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. You love to see it as well because the daily chart is the strongest chart outside of like the weekly and the monthly, but these are only like 6 weeks old. First Ledger is not that old either. These tokens came out right about the time that First Ledger launched. If you guys are new here, the stochastic RSI is going to be the main indicator that I'll be using here moving forward. So as you can see, let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, it's just manual. All right, give me 2 seconds here. Let's see how low it is. We're at zero momentum on the fast line here on the daily. You can't get any lower than that. Fun fact, Bert has never been. Oh my gosh, look at that. Since its inception, Bert has never been at, and I could confidently say that because the chart's showing it, Bert has never been at zero in momentum on the fast line on the daily chart. You literally can't get a better entry than zero on the momentum. Like, let me actually pull up the RSI. Let's see what the RSI is showing us here on the daily as well. Give me 2 seconds here. Pull it up. The relative strength index. I actually haven't shown the RSI on Bert on our show here just yet. So the daily chart shows us at about 45. Our peak showed us at about 66. Have we actually hit 100 since we launched? No, we haven't. So again, the ticker's so new. Let me see on the 4 hour actually. I know the 4 hour probably shows it. Oh, amazing. Okay. So as I said before, the 4 hours really the candles that you really want to be looking at here. Super fascinating here on Sunday. What did we hit on Sunday? Actually, I haven't looked at the RSI for Bert yet live on the space. So we hit about 73. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. So much alpha, so much data here to cover. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love the charts. I love the math. Look at when we were last time up here. Literally exactly 74, 73. It was our last all-time high when we had our pump, 3.6 million. Oh, so incredible. Look at that. We're not even anywhere close to that. Right now we're at 30, 36, 37. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll definitely be charting the RSI here from here on out as well. I'll be adding it to our show so you can really kind of see where the momentum is at. So absolutely incredible RSI. Oh my gosh, yesterday, I should have showed you guys yesterday. Look at this. We hit, what did we hit? 20? We bounced. So this is another significant level right here, this 20, 30 level. We bounced right off of that. I literally can't make this up. It's literally right here. We bounced so strong off of this bottom level, which is when we were at zero on the stochastic. So this is marking the absolute bottom. Now, obviously, if we retrace to that level again as well, that would basically be a second double bottom opportunity, which you guys know anything about charting, a double bottom is usually a strong trend reversal to the upside. And so on the RSI, even on the stochastic RSI, it's basically showing me a ton of bullish momentum is forming currently. So you want to watch really closely on this 4 hour chart. And of course, on the daily, oh my goodness, look at this. Clear oversold territory here. Anything under this 50 level is basically beginning to be oversold. And then let me minimize this a little bit here so you can see the stochastic RSI. Look at this. As I said before, the longer the time frame, the candles, right? So the daily chart specifically, the lower that these are, basically the lower momentum that there is in the token at that specific time, at that specific moment. And you want to see basically a cross up. So on the daily, we could definitely trend down for a few more days, trend at these levels, right? Because the longer that a token, a longer that a candle is held at a certain level, momentum actually normally trends down regardless. That's super normal, very, very healthy. The moment that you actually have a cross up, which we saw in the 4 hour, I'll show you guys what happened yesterday. So basically, this is kind of like where we're at right now. We're basically right here, but the blue is all the way down here. The orange is about here. So basically, if we have a reversal like this going into the weekend, on the daily specifically, this was on the 4 hour, you could see a trend reversal. So let me actually pull up the 4 hour candles. Give me 1 second here. So basically, if we're basically here right now on the daily chart. Now, if we have a trend revert, you obviously you can ignore this, but in terms of a reversal, this is the kind of move you would want to see going into the weekend if we have a V-shaped recovery on the momentum. So let me pull the daily chart back up, show you guys what I'm talking about. Again, you want to see both them trend to zero, come back up to the 20 level, cross up together, blue on top of the orange. That's where you're going to want to see that bullish momentum really enter the market once again. But guess what? Here's like the alpha. If you're new to crypto, new to the markets, you don't want to be buying up here. You don't want to buy right here. You don't want to buy right here. You don't want to buy right here, right? Like you shouldn't be buying right there. If you are, then you are. And you're probably top blasting, right? But you want to be buying at these levels where you're seeing a correction in the whole market, where you're seeing a correction on maybe some specific tokens, right? Because sometimes some tokens do that as well. But if you're doing that, you are going to see, right? Because most people are probably selling at these levels and getting really scared, but you won't ever see these pumps yourself for your own bags because you never bought at these levels, right? So I encourage people, again, not financial advice, I encourage people to seriously consider taking entry points and marking them at the bottom of the cups, at the bottom of the cups, at the bottom of these handles. Here's a bigger handle here that's forming. When you are, that's when you're going to start to see these massive market caps forming, and you're going to be able to ride them up. And if you want to take profits, that's your prerogative, you know, but you will never see these gains like this if you never buy in at these levels. That's just kind of common sense. But guess what? A lot of people will never, now I'm just going to say this very bluntly, a lot of people will never ever make a buy down here. They'll never make a buy down here. They'll never buy it at the handle. But guess where they will be buying? At the local tops, at the actual tops of that specific candle at the top of that specific day, and they're gonna get pissed when we enter a new basically trend, right? Whether the whole market retraces like the beginning of the week, or we're just going to enter a massive cup and handle once again, right? Like, and if you don't know how to read the charts, maybe you're newer to crypto, that kind of stuff, or maybe you've been here a long time and you just aren't in tune with what's going on. Find the people, find the right alpha chats, do your best to really study the market and what the market's really telling you as well. Because if you are doing this alone and you're not really kind of studying the market as a whole and finding people that have experience to study the market themselves, it's going to be really difficult to do really well in these markets and to outperform. And so I encourage you, don't try to do this market alone. Don't do this market alone in general. You want to be able to work with people to study and find the best opportunities that this market is providing at the end of the day. So yeah, super bullish on the momentum here. Clearly the momentum is decreasing on this specific handle, which is very normal here. I can't show you on this daily, but I can actually show you. I haven't actually checked it myself. So let's see what the last handle did. And let's see if we can compare it here. I'm actually going to remove the RSI on this one. Let me see if I can figure it out. Looks like it's probably that X. Yep. All right, let's see what the stochastic RSI did during our last handle here on Bert during our first week. I just want to make sure that the live stream is still going. Perfect. All right, it looks like it's good. What's up, everyone? Wow, I haven't even actually really checked how many people are up in here. Again, if you guys are in the spaces side of things, feel free to hit the link up in the Jumbotron. That is how you're going to be able to follow along with my screen. I'm letting you guys know the charts and really just showcasing what is going on in the ecosystem, XRP memes, First Ledger, and of course, all things Bert is Bird from the Bert community. And welcome everyone if you're just tuning in. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in here today, showing up every single day. You guys are absolutely killing it. We got about 400 to 500 people showing up every single day. You guys are absolutely amazing. Lock in because I am genuinely expecting 100 million market caps very, very soon. Bert has been top 3 ever since basically the last week. Here on XRP, I believe 20 to 50x plays easy are inbound very, very soon. And again, if you're not buying these bottoms of these dips, like these are the best gifts that the market can give you because people unfortunately cannot control their emotions, right? If you're taking profits at these levels, unless you absolutely need it, I highly encourage people to just be super incredibly patient with what this market gives you and watch what the market gives you if you're in the right place, of course. So let's study what this handle did and let's see what's happening, So let's see what this 4-hour chart is showing us. All right, so as you can see, we bottomed. I mean, at the bottom of this handle, can I zoom out a little bit? No, let me just make it bigger for you guys. So here's the handle, start about here. Let me see if I can chart it. I never really chart handles, but let's for the sake of the example, let's show you guys. All right. So the handle basically started right here where the 1 is, right above here. And we had to pull back here. So as you can see, we crossed. I mean, we immediately, once this handle started on this candle, we immediately had the blue cross down at the 80 level, which is so important. I keep telling you guys at this level as well are crucial levels. I can't even make this up. We crossed down at the exact level and absolutely nuked in terms of momentum. And guess what? We had the price continue on a downtrend for, let's see, since it just started November 2nd. This is the 4-hour candle. So what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 12 candles. So 12 times 4 is what, 48. So this actually I'm wrong. I was wrong about it. I should have counted them myself. This handle lasted for 2 days. So if this cup lasted for a day or two, how many days? Wait, did I do the math wrong on this? Hold on. It could be longer than October 25th. Oh, wait, is this the first day? Okay, well, my math is off then. Sheesh. Okay, so this cup lasted from October 25th. Maybe I was on the wrong candle yesterday when I was showing you guys. October 25th through November 1st. How many days is that? October 25th through, the 25th through, what did it say? The 1st? November 1st, yeah. Okay, so that was a whole week from Friday to Friday of October to November 1st. Okay, so this handle was actually 7 days. Okay, well, let's redo some math here. Let's go on the daily chart to actually see how long this recent handle is. All right. And as I told you guys, I mean, I'm going to be honest, transparent. If I call something wrong, I'll tell you guys. So 2, 4, 6, 7. So this cup was 7 days. No idea where I got 1 day from, what that was all about. This handle was 3 days, right? That's what I was saying. So 7 and 3. So let's see how big this cup is. 1, 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26. So, oh my gosh, I got to write this down. Hold on. This is actually really big. This is really big news. All right. So, I'm right getting my sticky note. So, first cup, 7 days. The handle was 3 days. Okay. So, second cup was, what did I just say? 20. Shit, I forgot already. I think it was 26 days or 24. I'll just put 24. So that's about 3 times longer. Now, all right. So if the cup was, actually, I'll just recount it really quick. I want to have exact numbers: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24. It was 24. Gotcha. All right. So if the cup, let's write down cup 7 days, cup 24 days. All right. So if the cup was 3 times bigger, not 4 times, not 5 times bigger, as I was saying, if the handle would be 3 times more. So the past handle was 3 days, one, or right here, 1, 2, 3, then the massive pump. If this handle is would be 9 days, and then of course a 3x from there. So and then 3x from the bottom. So that would put us at 15 million. So here you go. I don't know what numbers I don't know why I was showing those wrong numbers. So okay, hold on. I need to delete this. Let's draw on here. So that would put us actually at the 15 million mark. Good thing we're charting on the daily, so I can show you guys exactly. So 15 million would be from this 0.02. So I'll put us a little bit over this 0.06 level here. So give me a second. Okay. Hold on. So this would be the minimum pump essentially of this section here, especially if we go lower in this range. So we would go here. Obviously, this is about as we continue to continue this uptrend here, this is about the middle of the uptrend. So 15 million would be the minimum. And I was saying 20 to 25, which is 8 and the 10. So let me add these here. I'll just add it at this level here. 8 and then 10. So 15 mil, 20 mil, 25 million would be that next level here. See if I can longer. All right. So to re-clarify here, we have a cup that lasted 7 days, candle for 3 days. Let me zoom this out a little bit. And these are the daily charts. This is the most powerful chart that we have currently due to the time that the token has existed. So 15 mil, 20 mil, 25 million. All right, 7-day cup for the first couple of weeks that it was out, 3-day candle. Now, this cup was longer than 3 times longer. It was a little bit over 3 times, but we'll just say 3 just for the sake of the example. 3 times longer, 24 days. This handle would actually last for 9 days. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost exactly where I have this line. Amazing. All right, 9 should put us at about December 11th or December 12th. So as I said, the second scenario would put us about a week. Yep, I said a week from now, the 11th or the 12th. So Wednesday or Thursday. And guess what that means? Going into next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend would be when we actually have to see this area right here, this candle. So we would actually be at the absolute bottom, whatever that would look like at this level over here for the next leg up essentially. So here's the fun part. This is what everyone was waiting for. Bottom of this cup right here was 1.25 million. So let me write that down. 1.25 mil. The bottom of this cup right here is basically where we are now. So that 5 million range. Arguably, we're oversold. So I'm just going to put 5 million because this was just with the market correction and it looks like some extra profit taking due to max fear. And then there was like a massive dump over here. So those are just showed in the wicks. But as I said, about 7 more days. It's a 9-day handle type of deal. So, and then of course, this one was a 1-day pump. Right? It was only one candle. We shot all the way up to 3.5. So if we just followed the previous chart and only did a 3x, that would put us at this level. It would put us at 15 million minimum. Now here's the fun part that a lot of people probably aren't going to expect. This candle was one pump candle for 1 day. We might have 3 pump days going into basically the weekend, which is perfect. Not this weekend, but the next weekend would actually be what the chart is showing. And this momentum on the daily, could drag out all the way until then to have the next V, which would actually be our first time ever that Bert was under this 20 level. So again, I could not be more bullish on picking up Bert at these levels, watching what the chart is actually showing for this handle. And then of course XRP, who knows what XRP is about to do? Bitcoin might break 100K in the next 2 weeks, right? XRP could send well above 3 million going into the next weekend, right? Like all these catalysts going in, and you're still selling your own bags, flooding your bags, whatever, right? Like we're gonna continue to chart this up. We're gonna continue to show you guys what is going on. About 15 mil. Let me see if I could draw it in for you guys actually, and we're gonna continue to chart it and show you guys what's going on here in the space. Let me zoom it in because I clearly can't draw one at that level. I guess I gotta draw a couple times. All right, how's that look? Let's see, the curves are really tough. I don't know what. Let's see, hopefully that looks pretty good, pretty decent. All right, 15 mil. So this level is the minimum that the chart's showing because of a 3x longer. It is slightly higher. It's like 3.5x. So 15 million is the minimum. We could easily see about an 18 to 20 million range conservatively. If XRP pumps harder than we expect, if the community just really rallies around Bert specifically, I genuinely believe 25 mil is very, very easy, very straightforward for what this community is doing. Let me show you guys some CA that I also did before. Let me see if I can find it really quickly on my on my on my X account here. I'm loading it up. It's just I got a lot of memes and gifs here. Give me 2 seconds to load it up. And then a lot of people don't realize either that on Dex Screener there's actually a USD pair that is showing as well. I'm still looking for my chart. I just bull post Bert a lot, so give me a second to find it here. Let's see, where is it at? Okay, here's one of them. I guess I'll just show you guys this one because this one's pretty close as well. I took this one from Flare. If you guys aren't familiar with Flare NFTs here, make sure to go shoot him a follow as well. Massive shout out to him. So pretty much this is the Bert correction level here with the fibs. This was posted on November 22nd. So you can kind of just see the corrective wave structure. So we should be, obviously XRP pumped a lot since then. So a lot of these levels in terms of, what do you call it? In terms of the pairing price. So we actually hit these levels. So what is Bert actually at right now? 0.02. So if we're here. We're in this level right now, actually. So we're having this corrective phase in this level. So we just had 3 this weekend. 3 is actually this weekend. 4 is where in this zone. So obviously this is higher, and then this one's higher here. So we could. What are we at right now? 0.1. So we could see. Let me go back to the chart here. What's fascinating is we might have already seen it too. Oh my gosh, we did. Okay, and I can't even make this up. This is literally what we're seeing. All right, how do I share my screen? So right here, basically, right, if you move this up to the 2 and then this one up to the 1.5, look at what I just found. Absolutely insane. And obviously this is by 1 standard deviation because it's 0.001, not 0.01. Look at what I just found. Obviously XRP did like a 5x since here, so you just kind of move it up. Look at what I just found. Let me share my screen. Look at this 0.0015, and we're at the 2 level here. So you literally can't make this stuff up. Absolutely insane. Bert's following the chart. We're in this 4 zone right now, and this zone is probably going to be what the next week to week and a half looks like going into the next weekend. So again, you're not bullish enough. You got to lock in, find the plays that you're super bullish on. This meme, I mean, this is one of my favorite. In general, here of Bert, I mean, there's so many really high quality ones, so many good ones. I'm trying to find the one that I want to show you guys. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I posted a little. It's like a week ago. I thought. Hold on. I gotta find this for you guys so I can. Maybe it wasn't loading earlier. There's a lot of memes. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of them that I really use. Oh, here it is. It just wasn't loading earlier. I just want to make sure the space was still going because sometimes it likes to crash for some reason. All right. So as you guys can see here on my screen, as I said before, this 5.5 to 6.7 area is going to be where our handle is forming. As I said, Bert Mega Cup and handle formation confirmed. 3.5 million market cap. So since XRP was a lower price, 3.5 million market cap was the bottom. Now the bottom's around 5 million because Bert has actually, because XRP has gone up and Bert has gone up with it. So again, 3.5, 3.6 million, 3x from last time. It was down here to this area up here. Now this time we moved up. We're back up. We're up 5x. We're up to 5 million up here. So what this means, all of these price targets right here all just went up by almost 2x, to be honest. So you want to see the handle continue to form and finalize in this area, in this zone, and we continue our march upward. I said 8 to 11 million market cap range is next. Easy 3x. And guess what? This was November 26th. That was, let's see, November 26th was last Tuesday. So about 8 days ago, I called for, oh, let me pull it back up. I called for Bert 8 days ago to break out from the 5.5 to 6.7 market cap range to 8.11, 8 to 11 million market cap range is next easy. And guess what? On Sunday, we hit that. And I called it about 4 or 5 days early, but I do believe the actual price discovery is inbound. This was mainly because XRP went up quite a bit. And I don't think a lot of you guys understand that when XRP sends on this next level, a lot of these 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 million market caps will be much, much higher. Not only just because XRP has absolutely sent, but the standard of memes in this space, the animations, the content, the community, the raids, the vibes are going to be that much better, that much higher. So raise your targets. These are all old targets. We already hit 11 million at this point on Sunday. So this already happened, but the handle still needs to form. The chart has not been invalidated, to my knowledge, to what I'm seeing just yet. Obviously, we closed under this level, but the day is not over just yet. And until we actually reclaim this blue line, that is when the next phase for this handle to be finished. Like I said, going into next weekend would most likely be if we do follow this 3x, 3 times longer, essentially, because this cup was way bigger, 24 days in total. This one was 7 days. This was 3-day handle. This is probably going to be a 9-day handle, which is super, super healthy for the chart. As I always say here on the channel, Bert loves to respect the chart as best as possible. It has been from day one. Within the second week, we held that cup and we made an incredibly strong handle on the next pump candle. So lock in. Here's our first pump. The second pump is loading. I'm actually going to move it over here. So we are awaiting our next Giga rally very soon, and it most likely will coincide with XRP's next pump as well. But if you guys haven't checked out the Bert token, make sure to go check it out. This stream is powered by the Bert coin. Make sure to go check out their website, follow us on Twitter, and check out the Telegram. Make sure to come by, swing by, say hi. If you're new here, I see a bunch of new faces pretty much every day. XRP memes. You know what? Let me actually go on First Ledger on my mobile. Give me 1 second. Let's see if we can see new people. Oh my. Whoa. If you guys go on First Ledger right now, it says 93,000. Yesterday, we were at 81,000. Oh my gosh. We're literally adding like 2,000 people every hour since our last stream. Oh my gosh, you guys could not be more bullish. I told you at the end of this month, we're going to be at 250,000 people, more than a 2.5x from here. If you don't think that the onboarding is happening on XRP, you've been asleep for a long time. You guys got to lock in, find your place, get in early, buy when the momentum is at its absolute lowest, the lowest that it's ever been. You have to find the opportunities now and find the right alpha chats. Speaking of alpha chats, if you're not in my alpha chat already, what are you doing in XRP? It's free. I'm not asking when to pay anything, any of that stuff. All I ask is to stay active, try to find the best place, join the best communities, and stay up to date with the latest news and alpha in this space. I appreciate everyone that tuned in here today. I'm going to end the show with the Bert song once again here. Massive shout out to Cybert here. I am going to end it for the spaces because the audio just doesn't connect well. But if you guys are on the broadcast, you're going to be able to hear the song. I appreciate everyone that tuned in today. Make sure to hit that like, retweet the show as well if you found any alpha, any of the show of value. And of course, if you're bullish on XRP, meme coins, Bert leading the way here in amazing animations, amazing content, and of course, amazing community vibes as well. Again, you're not bullish enough. And of course, you're not going to get any of my Berts for cheap. Mass shout out to everyone that's been supporting, showing up every single day. We're running these shows back Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. EST, the place to be here in Web3 in XRP. Much love, you guys, and I'll catch you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST. Peace, y'all.
Bert is Bert, Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert is the word is Bert, Bert does its own thing, haters getting Bert hurt, Bert drops of golden nuggets, Bert. Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert is the word is Bert,
All right, you guys, I'm actually looking at, see if I can find it. Yeah, it looks like it is. I want to make sure the quality's all the way up. Give me 2 seconds. I'm looking for the original Bert song. Let's see. I think I might have found it. I want you guys to see Cyber. I want to give him a massive shout out. It might be this one. If not, then I'm going to go scroll. He looks like yeah, it's this one. Yeah. Okay, let's load it up. All right, so this is the first time I'm actually showing it on the screen. So give me a second to share my tab. All right, you guys get to hear it one more time before we end it. So if you guys haven't seen the official Bert song, you get to hear it and watch it now. So up your screen.
Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert is the word is Bert, Bert does its own thing, haters getting Bert hurt, Bert drops of golden nuggets, Bert. Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert is the word is Bert, Bert is the word.